You might be thinking it's about pricing, or maybe it's about your pitch, maybe you don't have the proof of work, maybe it's your background. Whatever it is, I can directly assure you that all of these reasons are just subsequences of this exact problem. And in this video, I'm gonna showcase the exact formula that I use for my own agencies in order to close 40% of all my appointments into new deals. So forget your appointments, you need to be closing these appointments. And I'm gonna showcase how. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name is Ari, and I own several agencies. My primary agency is the Clinic System, which is an all-in-one digital ecosystem for private dental clinics in Scandinavia. And my other agency, we specialize in AI automations, custom-tailored workflows, and assistants and chatbots. And my goal for this channel is just to bring as much value as possible, to share my experiences, because I've been doing online entrepreneurship for the past 3 to 4 years. I've tested and failed and probably switched like 7, 8 different business models. Now we're at a healthy place and my company is combined on doing multiple 6 figures annually. So I'm just trying to share my experiences. I hope you find something in this channel. But enough of that. Let me actually showcase something. So simply put, I see everyone's preaching about, selling the outcome, which is at this point, it's a necessity. Like, that's obvious. More appointments, more revenue, more clients, reduced turnover, increased lifetime value. These are great benefits and outcomes. And of course, your ideal customer profile, they want these results, but that's not regarding your complete sales call. In your sales call, you must demonstrate the system. You must actually show something tangible and have KPIs that correlate towards their dream outcome, because it's not enough to just promise. I like to say that so many business owners now have skepticism syndrome, because everyone's pitching them different things and everyone has this new offer of 30 to 50 appointments and no cure, no pay, I'll give you 5 grand back, etc, etc. If you actually can show something tangible and have something that's productized, forget your standalone Google ads, Facebook ads, SEO. You gotta have a flywheel, a complete funnel with tangible aspects. And that's exactly how you can polarize yourself from being the typical agency or SMMA or whatever term you want to use in this modern era where people are getting burned left, right, and center. And that's how you can move yourself upon as a distinguished individual, and of course charge high ticket prices for your high value solutions. And I've gotten some examples. Me personally, I've showcased elements of my system previously. Module 1, it's inbound lead funnel system. Module 2 is your all outbound systems. And that's great, but you gotta have something that's really thorough. Again, here, Google ads into a product page. Here as well, dynamic Google ads linking into a product page. Sure, that's great. But essentially what these business owners want to see at a sales call is not you just preaching about parts of your system and again just sugarcoating the dream outcome, the dream benefits. They want to see something like this. And what I have here is a complete system. And this system, this funnel, this done-for-you acquisition method, whatever you want to call it, will objection handle everything for you, because you showcase everything from one part, how it's correlated into the next part, how it will go if people don't book immediately, how we can follow up on them as we see here. And when you actually showcase the full system step by step, it illustrates that you have some expertise, that you have actually thought about every single part of this for me. And it's also very clear because they get something tangible. Even more tangible when you turn on the statistics. When you have percentiles of how many people go from one point to the next point and follow up, and you can actually hit KPIs directly. As we see here, this system will guarantee, based on our metrics, 17 people to book an appointment with you. And that's only from a percentile of people going into the system. From how many people end up on your landing page, this amount of people actually leave and opt in their info. And it's very important here to not oversell and then underdeliver, but rather undersell and say that these are low percentiles, and then afterwards actually surpass your KPIs here in the system. But in order for them to actually have any trust in your system, you don't gotta do it as a standalone system. This is a productization, because you're offering one clear product in their mind and in their mind the product is your system. Rather than your product being Google ads or Facebook ads or a landing page setup or giving you shit ass leads. Because when you actually have a clear product, which is productized through the services, you're seen as that expert in that one single area. And this is exactly how I do it in my company. You know, I do a two-step close. Of course, I have appointment setters and all-bound automations in order for me to print out appointments. But ultimately, when I hop on the sales call, I don't sit there and just sugarcoat their dream outcome and their dream benefits. I essentially do a Q&A with them. I essentially have multiple questions, and in the first appointment, you know, we just ask questions in order for us to actually custom tailor their productized system. So when we hop on the call, the expectation is for us to showcase something tangible. And when you can showcase something tangible that's correlated between one point to another with KPIs, with percentiles of how many people convert from the next step to the other, as well as backing it up with social proof, that's how you close people. And that's why I cannot stress enough of you productizing down and then simply showcasing your product. Because this is value in itself. This is something that people actually will find value upon. So to sum this up, if you're struggling to sign new clients, you have to make your offer way more in depth. That's my point being. Even if you have one standalone SEO service or whatever it is, if you're doing AI automation, if you're doing chatbots, you gotta deep dive into the techie parts. And people say stand out from this, keep yourself away from these parts, but this is where you show your expertise. This is how you can distinguish yourself and differentiate yourself in a competitive marketplace where people are just saturating the market. Alright? Go as deep as possible, because the more clear, the more pinpointed it is, the more you stand out and the bigger buck you can charge. Now guys, I hope you found this video valuable. Please give me some ideas for what you want to see. I'm looking to post frequently and provide as much value as I can while scaling my own companies. And if you have any questions regarding my companies, check out my Linktree URL in the bio. Until then, see you in the next one.